Have you ever wondered what mysteries lie beneath Antarctica's icy surface? This breathtaking expanse of white is Earth's southernmost continent, a land of extremes, where the world's coldest temperatures gnaw at the vast, untouched wilderness. It's a place where the raw power of nature is on full display, offering a glimpse into the primal forces that shape our planet. So buckle up and join us on a journey through this frozen wilderness as we explore the geography, wildlife, and human history of Antarctica. Antarctica, a landmass almost twice the size of Australia, is the coldest, driest, and windiest continent. Isolated at the bottom of the globe, it's a place where temperatures can plummet to a chilling negative 89 degrees Celsius. The vast white wilderness stretches over nearly 14 million square kilometers, making it the fifth largest continent in the world. Now let's pull back the snowy veil to reveal the unique geographical features of this frosty frontier. The Transantarctic Mountains divide the continent into two main regions, East and West Antarctica. East Antarctica, also known as Greater Antarctica, is the larger of the two and is about the size of the United States and Mexico combined. West Antarctica, though smaller, is no less significant. The Antarctic Peninsula, a mountainous extension reaching out towards the tip of South America, is another noteworthy feature. This peninsula is home to many of Antarctica's unique wildlife, including various species of penguins, seals, and whales that thrive in its comparatively milder climate. But Antarctica's most distinctive feature is perhaps its ice. Over 98% of the continent is covered by it, with an average thickness of around 1.5 kilometers. These ice sheets hold about 70% of the world's fresh water, locked away in a frozen state. Among the ice, we find ice shelves, floating platforms of ice that form where the land ice meets the sea. These shelves play a crucial role in regulating global sea levels. The largest of these is the Ross Ice Shelf, roughly the size of France, providing a stark reminder of the sheer scale of the Antarctic environment. Beneath the ice, hidden valleys and lakes add further complexity to this icy landscape. Lake Vostok, the largest subglacial lake, is buried under 4 kilometers of ice, creating a unique and isolated ecosystem waiting to be explored. This icy continent remains a place of mystery and beauty, harboring secrets beneath its vast ice sheets. Its extreme conditions and isolation make it a unique geographical setting unlike any other on our planet. Despite its harsh conditions, Antarctica is home to a variety of unique life forms. This icy wilderness, seemingly desolate at first glance, holds a world teeming with life, especially around its coastal regions. The most recognizable inhabitants of this frosty terrain are the penguin colonies. Various species, from the small Adelie penguins to the towering emperor penguins, have made this icy continent their home. Their bodies are perfectly adapted to the cold, with a thick layer of blubber and dense feathers providing insulation against the freezing temperatures. Seals, too, are a common sight on the Antarctic coastlines. Weddell seals, crab-eater seals, and leopard seals patrol the icy waters, while southern elephant seals lounge on the shores. Their thick coats and blubber help them withstand the cold, and their streamlined bodies make them agile swimmers, capable of diving deep into the Southern Ocean in search of food. In the crystal-clear waters of the Southern Ocean, a variety of whales can be spotted. The mighty blue whale, the largest animal ever to exist, shares these waters with humpback, minke, and orca whales. These giants of the deep have evolved to thrive in the frigid Antarctic waters, feeding on the abundant krill that blooms in these nutrient-rich seas. And it's not just animal life that has found a way to survive in this extreme climate. Despite the harsh conditions, several types of moss and lichens, along with 2 species of flowering plants, have adapted to the short growing season and freezing temperatures, forming the backbone of Antarctica's limited but important plant life. These creatures and plants, adapted to the extreme conditions, are not just surviving, but thriving in one of Earth's most inhospitable environments. Their existence is a testimony to life's incredible resilience and adaptability. They are the true Antarctic explorers, having made this frozen wilderness their home long before humans set foot on it. These creatures, adapted to the extreme conditions, exemplify the resilience of life. Antarctica serves as a crucial laboratory for scientists studying our planet's climate. This land of ice and snow, remote and inhospitable, holds critical clues about the history of our climate and the potential future of our warming world. Antarctica's ice, up to 3 miles thick in places, is like a time capsule, preserving a record of ancient climates. Scientists extract this record by drilling deep into the ice, pulling out long cylinders called ice cores. These cores contain bubbles of ancient air, tiny particles, and even traces of volcanic ash, all layered in chronological order. By studying these layers, scientists can reconstruct past climates, tracing back hundreds of thousands of years. Ice cores reveal not just temperatures, but also how levels of greenhouse gases have changed over time. This information helps scientists understand the relationship between greenhouse gases and global temperatures, giving them insights into how our current emissions might shape the future. But Antarctica's importance goes beyond its ice. Its surrounding oceans play a vital role in regulating the Earth's climate. The Southern Ocean absorbs significant amounts of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, mitigating the effects of global warming. Meanwhile, the cold Antarctic waters sink and flow northward, driving a global network of ocean currents that distribute heat around the planet. Yet, despite its remote location, Antarctica is not immune to the effects of human-induced climate change. The continent is warming, and its ice shelves, vast platforms of floating ice, are thinning and breaking up. These changes could have far-reaching impacts, raising global sea levels and disrupting the climate-regulating functions of the Southern Ocean. Antarctica's importance in climate research underscores the need for its preservation. Its ice and oceans are invaluable resources for understanding our planet's past and predicting its future. And as we continue to grapple with the challenges of climate change, the lessons we learn from this frozen wilderness become ever more crucial. The data collected here helps us understand the past, present, and future of our planet's climate. Despite its remoteness and harsh conditions, humans have made their mark on Antarctica. From the first daring explorers who ventured into this frozen wilderness to the modern scientists who call it their temporary home, our species has left an indelible imprint on this icy frontier. The history of human exploration in Antarctica is a tale of courage and perseverance. It begins in the early 20th century when explorers like Roald Amundsen and Robert Falcon Scott raced to be the first to reach the South Pole. Despite numerous challenges, these individuals pushed the boundaries of what was thought possible, forever changing our understanding of this once unreachable world. As we moved further into the 20th century, Antarctica became less of a final frontier and more of an international science lab. The Antarctic Treaty, signed in 1959, marked a turning point in our relationship with the continent. This agreement, signed by 12 nations, declared Antarctica a scientific preserve, banning military activity and prohibiting any mining or drilling. It was an unprecedented move towards international cooperation and peaceful exploration. Today, the Antarctic Treaty's ethos continues to guide our interactions with this icy land. Around 40 research stations, operated by various countries, dot the continent. These bases allow scientists to conduct critical research on everything from climate change to astrophysics. They live and work in some of the most extreme conditions on Earth, all in the name of advancing our understanding of the world and the universe beyond. Yet, even with the Antarctic Treaty's protections, human activity can still impact this delicate ecosystem. Pollution, overfishing, and the effects of climate change are ongoing threats. It is our responsibility to minimize these impacts and preserve Antarctica for future generations of explorers and scientists. The Antarctic Treaty maintains this land for peaceful scientific exploration, preserving its pristine conditions. As we continue to learn from this frozen wilderness, let's remember to respect and protect it. After all, Antarctica isn't just a continent at the bottom of our world. It's a testament to human curiosity, resilience, and our capacity for peaceful cooperation. Unfortunately, even the remote and icy expanse of Antarctica is not immune to the effects of climate change. This pristine wilderness is experiencing unprecedented changes that have far-reaching consequences, not only for the unique wildlife that call it home, but for the entire planet. Climate change impacts Antarctica in numerous ways, with one of the most recognizable being the collapse of ice shelves. These vast platforms of ice that extend from the continent into the surrounding ocean are breaking apart at an alarming rate. This is not just a problem for the penguins. When these ice shelves disintegrate, they allow the land-based ice they were holding back to flow more quickly into the sea, contributing to rising global sea levels. And the threat doesn't stop there. The warming temperatures are also disrupting Antarctica's unique ecosystems. As the sea ice that many species depend on for survival diminishes, the entire food chain is affected, from the microscopic phytoplankton to the majestic whales. Moreover, the loss of ice is also impacting the continent's ability to reflect sunlight back into space. This process, known as albedo, helps regulate our planet's temperature. But as Antarctica loses its ice, it becomes less reflective, absorbing more heat and further accelerating global warming. These changes are not just theoretical. They are happening now, and they are happening faster than scientists predicted. Studies show that over the past 50 years, parts of Antarctica have warmed by more than 2.5 degrees Celsius, a rate more than twice the global average. But there is hope. By understanding the changes happening in Antarctica, we can better predict what the future holds and take action to mitigate the worst impacts of climate change. It's a monumental task, but one that we must undertake if we want to preserve the Earth's last great wilderness for future generations. The changes in Antarctica are a stark reminder of the urgent need to address climate change. Antarctica, a continent of ice and mystery, is more than just an icy wilderness. It's a land that holds secrets about Earth's past, present, and future in its deep frozen layers. From the towering Transantarctic Mountains to the teeming wildlife of the coastal regions, Antarctica is a testament to nature's resilience and adaptability. This frozen continent is a key player in the world's climate systems. Its icy expanse reflects sunlight back into space, helping to regulate our planet's temperature. Moreover, the scientific research conducted here provides valuable insights into global warming and climate change. However, the threat of climate change looms large over Antarctica. The melting ice shelves and rising sea levels are stark reminders of the effects of global warming. It underscores the urgency for action and the need for conscientious stewardship of our environment. As we journey through the frozen landscapes of Antarctica, we are reminded of our role in preserving this unique ecosystem for future generations.